evening. So it's Monday, 6:40. You may not have known, but I haven't been feeling myself these last few weeks. I'm representing Campion today. Best school ever. So yeah, I've been feeling myself the last few weeks. I'm not particularly sure why. I think COVID and the inability to travel and to actually rest the way I'm used to has done a number on me. But I'm feeling a little bit better today. I'm feeling a little bit more like myself. I'm seeing things clearly as I used to before. Not to say, and I mean clearly not in terms of being off center, but I feel as though I'm very clear on where things are going. So the markets ran on Monday early and then fell off by the close of the day because California said they were gonna be dialing back some of their reopening measures in light of rising cases. Arizona's cases fell. New York is more or less has bent the curve, as a lot of people say. Hong Kong, Disney World has been closed. Florida reopened. And we're seeing, I think there were 230,000 cases of COVID-19 reported yesterday, which is a record. Put up this document. So, at this time, we are more or less just waiting on a fall off to re-enter. Because I said before, I don't believe the market's not gonna, I mean, there could be a sell-off to an extent, but I don't think the world economy is gonna go into lockdown again. So we've adjusted accordingly. I think you will see pockets of breakouts. There already has been some movement where the vaccines are concerned. I gather, well, there was some news at Pfizer. You'll read in the email as a member of the Sweet 16. So science is slowly catching up to this thing, and I think the impact on markets, I think we've seen the worst of it. You know, I'm hearing the doom and gloom from others, but I don't buy it. I think, yes, there are challenges. Yes, it's just as deadly. Yes, you know, unfortunately, more people die, people get it. But it's not novel. And that part of human nature is going to kick in. We can all, well, I learned of somebody who is a relative of somebody I know personally who had the virus in Jamaica. Somebody else who died. You know, that same friend's relative. So it's not like in March when none of us had heard of this thing in any serious way and we're like, Lord of mercy, thing come Jamaica, we're all dead now, right? So I think that's the case globally. You know, I have a couple of friends well overseas who've contracted the virus and have recovered. So as I said, I don't expect lockdown. I expect there to be activity that will result. I think as we move closer to a vaccine, we may see blunted effects of it, but I am not convinced that somebody said the world economy has hit the ceiling like 80%. I buy that. I don't see it going above 80% until we're able to travel. Southwest already said they're going to cut off. They're going to have to lay off some persons if travel doesn't return to where it was. So we're starting to see those things find its way into the narrative, into the dialogue of the day. So pretty much my expectations for the market as a whole is maybe 5% gain. I'm looking on some stocks now that I believe are badly overpriced. I think when we exited some holdings in or around a month ago, that the price movements of the stocks we like MasterCard, like Visa, like Morgan Stanley, blah, 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 has justified that move. And I think this is going to be the order of the day for a while. Earnings season actually starts this week. I'm not bullish on that outcome. And I think that could set the wheels in motion for a minor correction. To what extent it does correct, I don't know. So that may be a buying opportunity. But I think this is now going to give the investor not the assurance, but the relative, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to make investing more orthodox in that one would not be buying into a bull market at this particular time. I would have to be patient. And in my world and in my outlook, patient man ride donkey, patient man wins. So this is the season that I actually am very excited about.